change. Never. Ever. As previously announced by FIFA and the 6 confederations, the players who will play in the teams that
The football world has been rocked once again by a contentious refereeing decision that has sparked debate and drawn rare internal concern from UEFA. The incident in question occurred during a Premier League clash between Manchester United and Wolverhampton Wanderers, where a blatant penalty appeal involving United's Casemiro and Wolves' Hwang Hee-chan was controversially waved away by both the on-field referee and the video assistant referee (VAR) system. In the dying minutes of the match, with Wolves pressing for an equalizer, Hwang appeared to be clattered in the box by Casemiro. Despite the clear contact and loud appeals from the Wolves players and coaching staff, no penalty was awarded. VAR, which was expected to intervene in such a clear-cut situation, also remained silent. The decision immediately drew sharp criticism from fans, pundits, and former referees, many of whom described it as a clear and obvious error that should have been rectified. What makes this incident particularly significant is the reaction from UEFA. While the European football governing body does not hold jurisdiction over Premier League officiating, internal discussions have reportedly taken place regarding the broader implications of such refereeing inconsistencies. UEFA officials are said to be concerned that these types of errors, especially when unaddressed by VAR, could damage the credibility of officiating across European competitions. According to insiders, UEFA's concern is not just about the single incident, but the broader trend of inconsistency in refereeing standards. While the Premier League operates its own system of refereeing and video review, UEFA relies on many of the same officials for Champions League and Europa League fixtures. As such, a lapse in domestic standards can ripple into European competitions, undermining efforts to ensure fairness and consistency across all matches under the UEFA banner. The fallout from this incident is likely to reignite debates surrounding VAR reform and referee accountability. Critics argue that the current system lacks transparency and that referees are not held adequately responsible for high-profile mistakes. Some have called for the release of VAR audio, similar to systems used in rugby, to offer fans and clubs more insight into decision-making processes. In light of UEFA's internal concern, there may be increased pressure on domestic leagues, particularly the Premier League, to tighten officiating protocols and enhance communication between on-field referees and VAR. The aim, UEFA sources suggest, should be to create a more unified standard of officiating across Europe, particularly ahead of major tournaments like Euro 2028 and the expanded Champions League format. As the dust settles on the Manchester United vs Wolves controversy, it is clear that the consequences of this decision go far beyond the result of a single match.